After I walked through hell, I didn't think I'd ever get another chance to do my will. My will being to bring you along with me on my adventures as I explore locations with the reputation of being haunted. Turns out the devil, the demiurge, could only hold me for so long. Guys, it's a lovely evening here in Marietta at the Lafayette Hotel.
Spirits could manifest themselves to me.
No, holy shit.
And I was rolling.
No.
I was rolling.
No.
Mr. Hogue, how was your walk today?
The spirits and stuff that we're seeing maybe come from that. I think they might still be hanging around a little bit.
We got our work cut out for us later. Is there someone here who likes to play tricks on staff? What will come out to play? Day one at the Lafayette Hotel. Supposed to have interviews today. Hopefully that all clicks into place later. Right now, we are on a caffeine mission. Me and the cutest ghost hunter.
Yes.
I go to 1. There's 3 of you right now.
Well.
Oh, there's more of us in the background. There's a, oh wow. It's like a, dude, it's one of those dimensional rifts.
Whoa. Wait, see.
Okay, where's those vending machines? That's the mirror. That's the one from the 3rd floor. They were saying that people were having all these like visions and crazy experiences with. So much so that they had to move it down here. Yeah, I just now realized that.
The table and chairs that you just saw in the mirror would later be the site of one of our greatest captures of this investigation, with who we believe was the spirit of Steve Durward Hogue, who still walks his hotel.
What are you guys doing?
I'm here actually, yes, I'm here because of a paranormal interest. I have a website and
That's awesome. I love paranormal stuff.
is that right?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I've had a couple of experiences here, paranormal.
Okay.
Just like on my first day. It was pretty neat.
What happened to you?
Well, I was cleaning. There's a big mirror just like this one right there. It's out in the foyer of the...
Well, I heard something about that mirror from the third floor.
I was cleaning and a lady appeared in it as I was cleaning it. And then the same day I was sweeping the stairwell. The main entrance stairwell turns into like, it's all just hard. There's no carpet on it or anything. So I was sweeping and I had my dirt in a pile and I came down and as I was coming down, it just said poof all over the place. Yeah, and I was getting ready to pick up my dustpan to sweep it and it just went everywhere. And I thought, oh, that's funny. Because it was my first day.
Wow, that's like a welcoming package. Yeah, this is what you're in for, kind of.
Definitely playing with me that day. It's so weird, and you can smell them. I smell them a lot.
You ever smell the cigar smoke?
Oh yeah, all the time. Definitely.
They say the owner walked around, the guy who passed away. This was his home.
Oh, okay.
The guy who owned this place. I can't remember his name, but apparently, one of the things with him is that cigar smoke smell. I'd like to make a call, if I could. Nathan, EVP session. Lafayette Hotel inside the phone booth. Is there anyone here who can tell me any information about this place? Would have preferred to capture something a little more elaborate here, but what was the spirit trying to say when it told me to say it? Was it referring to the joke I made about the call I had to make? Or was there another spirit standing there telling another spirit to give me a piece of information before I had ended the session? I don't know, but either way, Ghost 2 BVP does not throw random stuff. So, what was this? That was cool. We caught an EVP.
I know.
I was watching the reflection in the window of that phone booth and I could see the red come across the screen there while she was recording me for that. Don't know what it says yet, but there we go. We're on a roll with the Lafayette Hotel. It's when the place was flooded, right there. Water was like 10 feet up in there, man, from the stories I heard. I was just thinking that it looked pretty dang good in the haunted mirror. Just trying to see if any spirits could manifest themselves to me in the haunted mirror itself. This is the mirror from the 3rd floor. The one that they had so much trouble with, apparently. Wonder if we'll see anyone. Look at the sign next door.
I know.
Dead people's stuff.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Dead people's stuff.
Go.
Oh, what? Looks like it would be up my alley. Dead people's stuff. Like,
What the heck?
yeah.
Wow.
Go down here to Dead People's Things, next to the Lafayette Hotel. See what sort of oddities can be found in there. Oh, look at the bear. My dad used to have a rug that kind of looked that way. Same sort of taxidermy style. Is it okay if we film? Can I? That's so cool, man. This place is awesome. Dead people's stuff right across from the haunted Lafayette. Like, that's, oh no, yeah, no, I saw it out the window. I'm like, after coffee, we're going. Yeah. So the name suggests that, well, of course, you know, antiques are old enough that their former owners have most likely passed away. So is there like a paranormal sort of concept here, or?
Well, like sometimes randomly that yellow teapot thing on the wall with the flowers coming off of it, it fell off the wall when I was sitting here, like, alone.
Where is it?
Like, hanging up on the wall in the middle.
Okay, oh, I see it now.
It flew off the wall.
What?
A couple seconds later, hands started falling off the top below it.
No freaking way, man. So, yeah, definitely some poltergeist sort of, you said the pans and stuff underneath that, like that flower pot thing started flying off? Wow. So are you into ghosts and?
Well, not when I'm here by myself. I'm not a fan.
So it's better to have, when things are happening, to have a patron or?
Yeah, but it never happens that way, it seems.
Honey, can we buy something? Yeah. She's telling me objects that have moved. I want to buy something that has moved.
Okay.
The salt and pepper that flew off the shelf.
Oh yes, the haunted salt and pepper shit. Kind of look at some. I'm gonna do a circle around and kind of just look. Dude, look at these old creepy looking things here. The camera. Those look like like African American art or something, or tribal, like voodoo sort of thing.
That's so interesting.
That's like voodoo art. Well, you got plenty of these things hanging on your thing in the kitchen, don't you, honey? Which one was it? The one halfway down?
It was the one in the middle.
The one right there. That's on a strong, like a notched bolt that's up there. There's no way that that would have done that by itself. We got the haunted flower pot mural thing.
Yay.
So maybe we can remove that. Now it won't jump off the wall and scare you.
Yeah. See?
It'll be one less thing to.
I'm sure the ghost will find something.
Thank you.
Well, I hope we at least gave you some company and
Yeah.
made your day a little less scary. We got a spooky object.
Yay! Yes. Oh boy. Yes. Yay.
She said that thing moved
That's crazy.
and it flew off the wall.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Haha. I can't wait to see if it does that else.
This was the guy we were looking for right here, Hogue, the owner. Durward Hogue. That's the guy that they say when you can smell the cigar smoke and stuff in the hotel.
Yes.
It's the owner. It's this guy walking around checking on things. Back in the hotel room now. I'm gonna hang up some dead people's things. See if it elicits any paranormal activity in the already haunted hotel. Oh boy. Last night, Erica and I were laying in bed in room 503. And right as we were getting ready to go to bed, I felt the light pressure of a hand lay across my forehead like this, and it started soft and it had like gradually got more profound and obvious that it was there. I mentioned it to you.
You did. I can't believe it.
What did you say? You said you felt like a hand was touching you too.
Yeah, a blow.
It was like your. It was almost like someone was there thinking I was sick or something, and they were like checking my temperature or something. Like they thought I was a bedridden patient of some kind. I'm sure in the olden days, like there was, that sort of thing. Like home care, sort of what have you. But definitely felt that, and that was pretty cool. That was crazy. And at one point, what did we do? We went downstairs. We went to get something out of the car, right? And we came back, and the light that we left on had been turned off.
Yes. We didn't do it.
We didn't do it, and housekeeping wasn't in there. Pretty. That was crazy. I think that might be the most profound sense of being touched that I've ever experienced paranormally. And I just let it happen. I'm like, okay, somebody's checking me out and somebody's seeing if I'm okay.
But that was the second time because you said it was something else.
Oh yeah, there was all kinds of stuff as we were going to bed, like different little sensations and things. So cool stuff. Lafayette Hotel. Dead people's stuff. Come check them both out. Marietta, Ohio. Couple of things here. There's this metal door that's not typical to the rest of the floor directly to my right, but 10 farther steps down the hallway is the right turn to Mr. Hoag's Hoag Edition plaque on the wall, where we found out in a few minutes that we were being led to anyway. Mr. Hoag, are you here with us right now? Which way did we go before?
Here.
Oh, over here. I got confused.
It's okay.
The spirit literally just repeated what I said when I walked through this door about me being confused about the directions of the hallways. Got a big EVP when we came through that door. Are we welcome here?
Sitting up on the penthouse balcony at the Lafayette.
No. Holy shit.
And I was rolling.
No.
I was rolling.
No.
I was rolling, dude.
You guys had just seen the walk that we had taken from the elevator on the 3rd floor all the way back to the penthouse balcony, where I had sat down to do this ghost tube session. And the damn thing right off the rip says my first name. But it gets better.
That was awesome. Okay, you know who I am. That's, yeah, thanks. Thanks for letting me know you're here.
Oh my gosh.
You want to say anything else? You clearly know how to use a word generator. I'm walking. It said. Where are you walking? Just got an EMF hit there. Mr. Hoag, are you walking? Is that what you were saying? I know you walk everywhere. Check on everything. I can't speak. Why can't you speak? Are you not allowed? Another EMF hit. There's five. There's five. Five what? The Hogue Edition. Maybe he's talking about the Hogue Edition. He's talking about the building.
This sequence of events was probably one of the best and most profound experiences that we had at the Lafayette Hotel. And I just feel like it was Mr. Hogue finding us on the top deck, then saying, Nathan, I'm walking. Like, walk with me. So we follow the guy. And he leads us right back to that plaque again. And I just, like, as we approached that Hogue Edition plaque, and he's like, there's five. I just felt like a proud owner was standing there, gloating about the additions to his hotel.
Mr. Hogue, if you're still here, I listened to your voice. I heard you say that you were here when I asked. Come back with us and talk to us. There's five. It's almost like he was standing there, like talking to us proudly about the building. Like, yeah, they said the Hogue Edition, yeah, and there's five. Yeah. Alright. Anybody gonna ride down with us? Apparently. Well, who's going down with us today? Dude, every time we go past 3, get that big line of red going through there. Then at 2 it stops. I was just commenting on how this guy, Mr. Hogue, looks like so many other iconic figures that I've seen before. I just can't help but feel like the guy's familiar to me. I can't shake the feeling that I've like seen him somewhere or talked to him somewhere before. I mean, technically last night we did in that hallway when he was like, oh, you like this edition? Now there's 5. Like he was, those voices, he's like, when he said my name up there, I feel like on the penthouse patio. And he's like, I'm walking, almost like he wanted us to follow him. And then when we got down to that plaque of his about the addition, he's like, there's 5. Like now, like you think this is grand? Now there's 5 floors. I just felt like there was a guy in a suit there just telling us about his hotel and how proud he was of it, or is, rather. The old-timey experience and our overall experience with the environment of the Lafayette Hotel has been one of beauty and great historical value. I've captured many great voices over the years. The voice we captured in the cafe of the Lafayette Hotel will live rent-free in my mind and on this episode indefinitely. Nathan Erica EVP session by the Haunted Mirror in the cafe. Mr. Hogue, how was your walk today? Mr. Hogue, how was your walk today? Productive. Guys, it's a lovely evening here in Marietta at the Lafayette Hotel. And we're sitting here in this freaking awesome room. Yeah. It is so quiet down here. Like, it's ridiculous. But I brought the Chattergeist with me. Seeing how Steve answered us earlier when I asked him about his walk, and he said that it was productive. We're roughly in the same area that we recorded that. So I got the Chattergeist here. I'm gonna pull it out and see if he'll talk to us again, because up on the patio last night, it's clear to me that he was able to use word generators very easily. Guys, it said Brigitta, happy tradesman, strolled, constructed. The guy basically got I-77 put on the map. He was involved in the Chamber of Commerce, all this stuff. Happy tradesman. He strolled. He walked every square foot of this hotel every day when he was here. Constructed. I think those are responses from him. I would be inclined to say. I would be highly inclined to say. Just heard footsteps over here. There's no creaky floorboards over there, though. So what was that noise? I don't think it was me. No, because it sounded like it came from over there. It wasn't this chair. Good question. Could have been. Me rolling again on the balcony. Follow you. Oh. It said follow you. As in follow me? Who's following me? You are absolutely shitting me. In the same exact place, guys. The same exact place as yesterday. This has happened again. Right here on the deck. on the top deck of the third floor at the Lafayette. This time it said my last name. Do you understand that there's a 1 in 1,500 or so chance that it would say that? Absolutely incredible.
But you didn't have those. You didn't have that program. Anyway, so.
I typed it in so it could be used. Like if a spirit wanted to use it.
Yeah.
If a spirit wanted to use it, I put it in there.
That's true.
I added it to the list of words.
Okay.
But there's a 1 in 1,500 chance that it would speak that word at any given time.
Holy shit. Holy.
And we are in the same exact place as yesterday when it said Nathan. And we followed Mr. Hogue all the way to that Hogue Edition plaque. And again, I was rolling, so.
It's insane.
Thank you, Mr. Hogue, or whoever recognized me there. Still right here where it said Fairchild. Correct. What am I correct about? Take my pamphlet. What is it that I'm correct about? Shut that door too. Real nice and easy like. Always getting the EMF hits in this stairwell right here. The penthouse stairwell. There's another one. They're here with Heather Rex today, front desk representative for the Lafayette Hotel. What can you tell me about Mr. Hogue that we've heard so much about?
He has been known to play tricks on people. He will peek around corners.
Okay.
Not full body, but I have not seen Mr. Hogue myself, but not full body. He'll kind of peek around corners and kind of like show his face.
Okay.
People have said that they have seen cigar smoke,
Seen
smelled
and smelled it.
cigar smoke. I guess he used to smoke cigars. Yeah, like I said, I've not seen Mr. Hogue, but
I'm sure you've heard lots of stories of people that
I
have.
have definitely heard lots of
Yeah.
stories. Definitely heard lots of stories.
Maybe can you tell us some of the more profound and like crazy ones?
There was a little boy here that I haven't seen him for a while. His name was Thomas. He was part of the Bellevue when it burnt. He was still here when they rebuilt from the ground up from the Bellevue.
He was alive in here.
He was. He
Okay.
was. He was about 8 years old. when the Bellevue burnt, before they rebuilt it, made it the Lafayette. He was about 8 years old, and I could see him clear as day. Apparition, train conductor hat, suspenders, like a overall type outfit, kind of.
I've seen some of those old time
Yes,
photographs of those
yes.
kids wearing those outfits. Yeah.
Yes, and I can see it, like he's just standing right here, just clear as day. He loved TY Beanie Babies, the little stuff that had like the beans and stuff in them.
Yeah.
We actually went to the basement, me and a couple friends, and my boss went down and would toss it, and he would actually bring it back.
In front of you.
Yeah, in front of me.
That is
Yeah.
so incredible.
And we didn't throw it, but maybe from me to the door, or me to the clock, and it would just, he would like come back and get it.
As far as Mr. Hogue goes, we were kind of talking to the security guards kind of knew, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know specifically where Mr. Hogue's favorite booth was over in the gun room. Was there an actual
Yes,
labeled
it's
spot?
in the corner. If you walk in the gun room, it's kind of in the back, and it's kind of like not really an L, not a circle, like a C shape kind of. It's like one of those wraparound booths.
I
It's
saw that while I
bigger.
was back
Yeah,
there.
that was his favorite one. That's where he sat.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that's where he sat. That's where a lot of people have seen his apparition. That's where a lot of people have seen the cigar smoke. Yeah.
In one of our experiments earlier, we had asked we know that he walked this place checking to make sure everything was up to his standards and all of that.
Yes.
He actually answered us in an EVP session yesterday when we asked Mr. Hogue, how was your walk? And he actually answered us and said, productive.
Yeah.
He had an accent.
Very.
There
yes.
was this very peculiar sounding accent to that reply that we
Yes.
got there.
Yes, and you can't describe it. It's like a non-describable.
It's like a sharp rich man's accent.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
almost like a New Yorker kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah, it's very, very odd.
That was
Very odd.
That was very that among other things that we've gotten that I believe are associated with his spirit here. What about the floods? Let me ask you about the floods and the fires here.
The floods. I wasn't here for a lot of it. Like back in 2004 when Ivan hit, the floodwaters had gotten up to the first step here in the lobby. River, of course, was up. Parking lot was under. The basement, of course, gets flooded every single time.
First thing to go.
Oh, that's the very first thing that goes. Yeah, for sure.
What sort of measures have they put in place? Are there any measures they put in place? Oh, I see the high step there.
There's
steps.
actually measurements over by the elevator. There's a couple markers. There's one on the lower level from, I don't remember the year, but one was from 1936. I think that might be the bottom level. And it was, there's one clear up to the very, very top. And
It seems like they've kind of built the place, as I'm looking at the front stairs of the lobby there that are raised above the
Yes.
ground level. It's
kind
like
of prevent that.
they've
a little
done
bit.
that to mitigate the
Yeah.
possibility
Yeah.
of water coming up in here as best they could. We heard the place. What happened to the Bellevue caught on fire?
There was some rubble left, which is why a lot of people say that they built the Bellevue, or they built the Lafayette from the Bellevue up, because there was still some rubble left from like the basement part
The last two levels.
that they had built from the Bellevue. So this place still has some Bellevue in it, I guess, would be a way to say it.
Of course.
Now from like the basement up is straight Lafayette,
Yeah.
but from the basement on is part of the Bellevue.
Okay.
So I think a lot of the spirits and stuff that we're seeing maybe come from that. I think they might still be hanging around a little bit.
We got our work cut out for us later.
Apparently, yes,
Because
for
that's
sure.
where we're headed for the
sure.
last part of this, the famous third floor.
Oh, the famous third floor.
Wait,
Everybody says that the third floor is the most haunted.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up between the third floor and the fifth floor.
Yeah.
We actually have a ghost book that there are more stories about the fifth floor than the third floor.
That's what you were kind of telling me when I booked in.
Yeah.
That's we hadn't really glanced too much into the book, but yeah,
Yeah.
you know better than we would our first time coming in. So
Yeah, there have been, and these spirits aren't like bad spirits. They're pranksters. They like to, play jokes. I had a couple. It was probably a month and a half ago. They had come down, checked out. Nothing had happened their whole stay. They were here like 2 days. Nothing had happened their whole stay. They had come down, checked out. we're getting ready to leave. We were actually standing here in the lobby, and a housekeeper was practically running down the elevator. And they're like, where's 510, I believe it was, or some 503 or something. And so they're standing right here, and they said, we found their wedding ring. And she said, oh my God, where did you find it? And he said, I found it on the back of the toilet. And she said, I took it off last night because her hands were swollen. And she had laid it on her nightstand, and it was found on the back of the toilet the next morning.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That's,
hair ties.
yeah.
Hair ties will come up missing. They'll be underneath your bed if you leave them lay. They might be on the nightstand. They might be underneath your bed. They might be laying on your pillow. I have had people that have come out of 511 and that have said, okay, we're going to go to dinner. Our hair dryer is still plugged in. We just want to let you guys know, just for safety precaution, whatnot. They will come back up, go back up to their room, and their hair dryer is not where they left it. I think I'd heard something about the photography though.
Yeah.
With the cameras and stuff.
Yeah. So maybe that's one of the reasons he's
Could
been
be.
following us around so
Yeah.
much, was because he's seeing these newer model
That was his like profession. That was what he liked to do. And
things.
yeah,
Wow.
intrigued by it, I guess.
I would
He's
say,
just-
I would think so. Yeah,
For
especially
sure.
if in life, if he had a fascination with cameras.
Right.
Wow.
There is a mirror. One of my most, I can't say abnormal experiences, but one of my scarier experiences. I can't remember if it's the mirror. I think it's the mirror that's outside of Starbucks, right across from Starbucks. They had to move from the 3rd floor because people were saying they saw the gray lady. She's really tall, she's really slim, and she wears gray. Like a gray, long, like back in the early 1900s dress attire. And she just walks the floor. She just paces the floor. And they had to move it from the 3rd floor down here because people were complaining. Guests were complaining.
That was the
That's-
mirror.
That was the
The one
mirror,
that's over
yeah.
in Starbucks.
Mhm.
That's what we thought.
But the one from Starbucks had to move from the 3rd floor because guests were complaining. Guests were complaining.
That they were seeing the gray lady in that mirror.
and it was
that's-
scaring them. It's kind of like that Bloody Mary type thing where you
Yeah.
look in the mirror and you do
Yeah.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. That like they were terrified. So they had to move it.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
I've not seen her yet myself, but I don't want to ask for either because
Right?
we
We know what happens when we're like,
do.
yeah, I'd like,
We do.
yeah, I'd like for
Yes,
that
we
to-
do.
Yeah.
We're not gonna ask for her just yet. We're gonna wait. But yeah.
Well, it's been wonderful talking to you.
Thank you.
And thank you for
Thank you.
talking to us about your experiences. And we love the place.
Good.
We love the place. We're certainly coming back,
It's definitely been
maybe annually.
yeah, it's definitely been an interesting 7 years, for sure.
The grand finale at the Lafayette Hotel. Since Heather was telling us that Thomas had so much interaction with that doll, we're gonna take our own. Oh, look at her, she's cute. She's got it strapped to her.
Yes.
Got it strapped to her side. I'm gonna set up a camera down there in the basement to kind of just watch a specific area while we're doing our experiments and see what we come up with. What an exciting time we've had here. I'm gonna be sad to go. I'm gonna be sad to go back to Northeast Ohio, but I'm going with this epic footage. So. So I'm gonna leave this here for you if you want to move it or throw it or whatever you feel like doing. It's here for you. kind of leave that hall for Thomas there. We're in the belly of the Lafayette. I don't want to sit in any of these chairs because I don't know if they're structurally good or not. I'll find one that is. I'm getting those pains. Are you like feeling anything like that?
Like tension.
I'm getting those pains in my temple like I get.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do the Estes method here and see if we can talk to Thomas or anyone else. God. Oh.
It's funny.
Oh. Everything's so bright. Anything good?
Hope. I need hope. It's okay. So Sabrina.
Celine.
Sabrina, yeah, I mean. I'm here.
Need help. Did any of it seem like it was conversational? Like you were having a conversation? That is something else. Being in that, when you come back out of that, it's like you crossed a bridge or something.
Wow.
Back to the sunlight.
Wow.
After being in the dark for a few minutes with nothing but noise in your ears. What am I going to see when I round this corner? Doll's still in the same spot. They must have really developed a relationship with Thomas to get him to play so on cue the way Heather was saying. They must have a strong connection with that spirit. But they're here all the time, so makes sense. Dude, check out this submarine style airtight door right here. Looks like you would find on an aircraft carrier. A bulkhead door. Decorative, but freaky. Thomas, if you're here with us, we brought this doll for you. Can you move it for us? Play with it for us and bring it to us like you would the women. We're not going to run. We're not going to be afraid. Don't be afraid of our cameras. We're not here to cause trouble or be hateful. Okay. Anybody in there? Hello? If there's anyone down here with us, can you please give us a sign of your presence? Is there someone here who likes to play tricks on staff? Thomas, do you like messing with people down here? It's okay if you do. I just want in on the fun. Okay. Right when I was about to move. Okay. Right when I was about to move. Who spoke just now? Thomas, is that you, buddy? What's your favorite thing to do to people down here? Notice how when I got down on his level, that big spike. Like he could speak to it more clearly. Thomas, if that's you, say your name loud. Thank you, Thomas, if that was you that spoke, even if you didn't want to play tonight. I respect that. And I bid you a good night. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Lafayette Hotel, Marietta, Ohio. Stay tuned for the Ohio State Reformatory coming up next. And I'll see you out there in the dark somewhere.